everybody, this is Jandy the Artsy-Rose, and I have decided to play Rindoh's story now instead of waiting later. I'm going to be using all 13 of my tickets because, well, it sounds pretty wasteful, but, well, okay, I guess I'll just save 10 of them. Because, why do I say that? My reasons are very simple. I like to keep 10 tickets so I can complete the ending, obtain the ending, without too much effort. I mean, without waiting a whole bloody day just to get to the ending part. And sometimes the ending chapter has over 10 episodes, or maybe just 10 episodes, and I want to get the whole ending recorded in one day. Well, let's start off with Rindoh's story now. I sound Asian. By the way, I looked at this interesting little page, and apparently I could Ayami's betrothed is Ayu, so you can imagine how bad I feel for not choosing Ayu. So if our coming soon character is really Yayoi, I look forward to playing his scenario. He's drinking buddies with Rindoh. This is an interesting little chart. I wish we had something like this in the Niflheim series, because I'd love to see how that would turn out, what that would look like. But I don't think they will be doing anything like that anytime soon. Anyway, I think I've kept you all waiting long enough. Let's get this over with. Now loading. Rindoh's main story, Chapter 1. Feeling all eyes are on me, I stare fixedly at one person. He can definitely do it. With that thought, I slowly reach my hand out toward him. I choose Rindoh. Huh? You didn't hear me? I would like you to go with me. No, little Ayumi no. Oh, that's right, I changed the name of Ayumi, the full name of Ayumi, to Tsuki Ayumino, after a character that I'm working on. I'll get to more on that after this episode. Rindoh puts on a bitter smile and quickly shrugs his shoulders. I can't believe you chose me. You really sure it's me you want? Now's the time if you want to reconsider. Rindoh, you're the oldest among us, and you have the ability to organize people. I think you're overestimating me. There are plenty of other guys who can do it too. I'm not overestimating you. Or am I making a mistake? I want to travel with you. Please, Rindoh. Rindoh sighs a little, and then nods with a smile. Okay, I mean, since you declared your love to me like that. I didn't declare my love! Come on, you don't need to be embarrassed. I'm not! As I'm already somewhat regretting choosing Rindoh, Kikyo suddenly raises his hand. If Rindoh is going, then so am I. Kikyo, I am from the same village as Rindoh, so I do recognize his strength more than any of you here. However, he doesn't always take things seriously. It worries me if somebody is not looking after him. I think Yeah, Yui or I would be suitable for that position. Hey, Kikyo! Why you gotta be so harsh on me? But it's all true, isn't it? I mean, you're coming for the conditions, right? We should just say things straight. That's irrelevant. Huh? What conditions? It's nothing. Oh my goodness gracious! 14 episodes? This is ridiculous! Anyway, to get back where I left off. As I was saying in the middle of the first episode, one of my hopes in, the reason I picked Rindoh is because I wanted to use his image as a base for a character that I'm making right now. I never really wanted to talk about this on my YouTube channel or even on the internet like this, but I'm in the middle of writing a story, and one of my minor characters, who might be a major character later on in my story, is Akimaru Agita, and he is supposed to be married to a character by the name of Tatsuki Ayamina, and I thought I would use this game as a way to pick out a base for Agita, and my choice has been Rindoh. So far, he's not what I expect, since Agita is also kind of supposed to be my Yukimura. For those of you that are familiar with the Sengoku era history, you would know who I am talking about. And for those of you that have played Samurai Warriors, I was a Samurai Warrior geek back in the past. I'm not so sure if it's a really big thing anymore in this day and age, since Samurai Warriors 3. But I've held you up long enough. Let's get on with the story. Well. One more thing, something I wanted to add before we get on with the story. The couple that I am basing off of these two, Ayami and Rindoh, are not my main characters for the current story that I'm working on. It's a different story. I want them to have their own story, but first I need to flesh out the characters, and I'm still in the process of working on my story right now. I'm working on some sisters. Anyway, if I were to talk about my story, I would probably go on and on about it, and I don't want to do that. So let's get on with the story. Well, I don't really mind if Kikyo comes along anyway. I do guarantee his strength. Okay. Kikyo is a samurai, not a ninja. But he's still too strong to be beaten by anyone else here. Alright, Kikyo, come with us? Of course, leave everything to me. And now, who should I choose for the other two of you? Ayumina, I want to go too. Ayu stares straight at me. I see his serious expression and it takes my breath away. This is so rare. Ayu is usually a little more reserved and hesitant to voice his opinion. I want to see what's happening on Yamato Island now with my own eyes. I look around at everyone and see that they're all looking at Ayu with surprise. You don't normally speak your mind like that, Ayu. I know, but even I can't just stand idly by and watch. Of course, only if Ayumino says it's okay. Of course it's okay! It'd be reassuring to have you along. And he cares so much about this island too. I want to do whatever I can for him. Really? I'm glad to hear that. If IU is going, then I am too. I'm like IU's guardian after all. You can't go. Yayoi. What? IU? I think Yayoi could come with us if he wants. Yayoi. No, I don't want him to. IU? I don't dislike Yayoi. I just dislike myself for always having to rely on his help. I'm sorry, Yayoi. The bird wants to fly on his own. I hope he doesn't take. I hope he's not offended. I see. So you want to make it on your own. When you put it like that, I guess Yayoi just can't just tag along then. Plus, if we're going around all the villages, then it's not good to only have city breeds in the troop. Alright, I won't go this time. If that's the way IU feels, then I respect that. Yayoi sighs deeply and smiles a painful sort of smile. Yayoi is like an older brother to IU. He must be so worried about him. Yayoi, I think IU is going to be just fine. Yeah, I know he will. Now that I think about it, it's true that only city breeds are in the troop. And you'll need a country breed. Ayumina, can I come too? Huh? I'm also curious about what's going on in Yamato Island. You can say what you like, but you actually just want to fight Ayakashis, am I right? Isn't that obvious? Yeah. Kito speaks bitterly, and Ren sticks his tongue out. Well, I do want to fight Ayakashis, but I also want to fight Mr. Rin. Hey, I don't plan on fighting an ally. I know, it's just a match. A fun match. What are you? You're so bloodthirsty. What's with you? You're so bloodthirsty. Well, I assure Rand's fighting skills will be useful. There's no harm in him tagging along. Huh? You're not going to say that you want to go, Kito? If I go, you know Kikyo and I will be fighting the whole time. Don't tell me you realize it and still let it happen. Seriously? Well, he always jumps on me for the slightest thing. That's why I'm not going. Huh? Okay. If Kato's not going, then neither am I. So, Ayumino, let Ran go with you. You're right. If Ran's with me, then I don't have to worry. Wait. The newbie has spoken. Fuyukiku has been listening silently to our conversation, but he now furrows his brow and speaks up. Kiku, what's wrong? I don't want Ran to go. Oh. Why not, Kiku? You have regular duties to fulfill, and you also have to help the chieftain. What are you planning on doing? What are you planning on doing about that? But that's true for everyone, isn't it? Besides, the Winterfolk will be fine if they have you. Dad sure didn't expect much of me either. Ran. Anyway, if Ayumino agrees, then I'm going. Ran stares at me as he speaks. What should I do? I'd be happy if Ran came along, but please, Ayumino. Rindoh, what do you think? It's your decision, but I think it's okay. Then, please come along, Ran. Yay! Thanks, Ayumino! Alright, so the rest of us will get everything ready so that Ayumino and everyone can move smoothly. Right, let's hurry. And go back to our villages. Ayu, make sure you have Ayumino's back. I will. You too, Ran. If you're going, you have to support her. I know, leave it to me. Kikyo, what are you going to do about the Autumn Village? Right, maybe I should write them a letter later. Do not worry, I will contact the Autumn Village about you two going. Rindoh, please look after Ayumi now. No worries. I was chosen for this, so I'm going to do it right. You'd better. It does sound kind of like a lie when Mr. Rin says that. You guys had better remember what you said once this trip is over. I'll make you regret you never said it. Everyone bursts out laughing at Rindoh's words. Good, I'm glad that everything is decided. Now, I just need to make sure that I do my best as the leader of this troop. Kato and the others head back to their villages. Meanwhile, everyone else and I discuss in which order we should visit the villages. We sit in a circle and Rindoh points to the map spread out in front of us. From the east of Tsuki, it looks like the spring village is relatively close. The distance should be about the same, but going over the mountain toward the spring village isn't too bad. Then let's go to the spring village first. Ayu's with us, so this should go smoothly. Yeah, I'll do my best to guide everyone. Rindoh? It's nothing really. I was just thinking that if we start with the spring village, then we should go to the winter, autumn, and summer villages in that order. Yeah, that makes sense. If we go around clockwise, it might be easier. Right? Rindoh smiles and puts his big hand on my head. It kind of feels like he's treating me like a child. But it feels good to have him stroke my head. My heart beats louder, and I put my head on my chest, and I put my hand on my chest. What is this feeling? Alright, then let's depart early tomorrow. Of course. We can stay at the estate, right? Ayumi? Sure. I think Kuroko's probably getting the rooms ready for you right now. Alright. Well, alright. Nah, well, let's break here for now. Let's break here for right now. Mr. Rin, let's have that match. We'll fight every day, morning and night, from now on. Uh-huh. No way. I can't keep fighting every day, or you'll tire me out. Oh boy, you have no more tickets left. Hopeless. I'll be waiting for you, so come back real quick, okay? Let's see. I'm going to put 3 in my stock so I can have a total of 3 just to have a pattern. I like to record first thing in the morning. So I'm trying to create a pattern. I will have my next video next thing in the morning. I'm Jandy the Artsy-Rose, and I shall see you in the next video. Goodbye.